Good morning, Kimberly Panthers. This is Mr. Sally. Welcome you to another exciting week of distance teaching and learning at Kimberly Elementary School, where we strive to build hope in action, belief in action, success in action. While virtual classes will start at 8:30 a.m. promptly each and every day, your teachers will be online from 8 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. to answer questions from you or your parents. I want to remind you of some expectations for a successful virtual learning experience. All APS students must follow these guidelines. Be respectful. If it is inappropriate face-to-face, then it is inappropriate online as well. Be careful with humor. Make sure it is not offensive, rude, or disruptive to the class. If in doubt, before posting, message your teacher for guidance. Never share meeting IDs or meeting passwords outside of class. Never post inappropriate messages or content in classroom chats or privately. And never post what appears to be a threat of violence to any student, staff, or school personnel. Students who commit acts considered to be criminal in nature may face disciplinary action. You can see a copy of our policy in our 2021 Student Handbook to see all of our virtual guidance, behavioral expectations, and consequences. This is the week of September 21st through the 25th, and our weather this week, it looks like we are into fall. I'm seeing temperatures as high as 70, maybe 74 by the weekend, getting back up into the upper 70s, but as low as 50. So the mornings will be chilly, it'll be kind of cloudy and cool. So boys and girls, when you go outside, make sure you have on a sweater. Our IB learner profile for this month is reflective. Reflective is when we thoughtfully consider the world and our own experiences and ideas. We work to understand our strengths and weaknesses in order to support our learning and personal development. In other words, we are thoughtful about what it is that we do and say, and we take time and we think about, how does the person interpret what we said or did? Do we need to apologize for something that we've said or done? I found an example where I had to do that. I was online with some colleagues and I said something that I thought was funny and others thought were funny, but some people thought was disrespectful. And I had to go back and apologize. That was being reflective. Can you think of an example when you were reflective or when you had to be reflective? I want to say happy birthday to the following 4 students who are celebrating their birthday this week and next weekend. Heaven on the 25th, Yasmin, Nyla, and Nadia all celebrating their birthday on September 27th. Happy early birthday, Kimberly Panthers. And now for a few announcements. We are still in the midst of our push to have every boy and girl at school each and every day. Remember, last week I talked to you about our goal, our attendance goal for the month of September. And that goal is for every homeroom to get at least 95% of the average daily attendance in order to win a prize. The teacher will get a prize and the students will get a free period. So let's see, where do we stand so far as it relates to our attendance? So I've listed for you the attendance rate for the highest attendance rate for each grade level. Of course, there's only one pre-K class, and Ms. Sumter's class is at 81.2%. In kindergarten, Ms. Aycock is leading the way at 93.6%. Dr. Gates in first grade is leading the way at 89.7%. Ms. Cribb in second grade, her class is leading the way at 86.5%. Miss Brown in third grade is leading the way at 99.4% of her students present every day. Miss Smith Drew in fourth grade is leading the way at 93.3%. In fifth grade, I mentioned both of these teachers because they both have actually met the 95% average daily attendance rate. Let's see if they can keep it up. We got Miss Irvin at 95.8% and Mr. Brown at 95.2%. And in our multi-age classroom, Miss Blow is still in the lead at 93% of her students present every day. Let's see who's going to win at the end of the month, because the month is still early. And just because your grade level or your class might be losing now doesn't mean that you can't make it up and actually come out with the win. This month is National Hispanic Heritage Month, and we celebrate our Hispanic brothers and sisters from September 15th through October 15th. Do want to continue reminding our boys and girls that if you ever forget how to get to your teacher's page, let's say your computer logs you out and you're no longer connected to your Google Classroom or your Zoom, you can get reconnected to your teacher's Google Classroom by starting off at our school website and going to the grade level page, where you'll find the link to their Google Classroom, a link to their Class Dojo, and a link to send your teacher an email asking for help. But remember, you can also have your parent call us at the school at 404-802-7600. We're there every day from 8 to 3. Have you picked up your technology yet? Are you still using your mom's cell phone to get online? If you're doing that, oh, you got to get with the program. Tell your mother to come up to the school and pick you up a Chromebook. We have one waiting for you, so you can get online and get activated into your classroom. If your iPad is no longer working or your Chromebook is no longer working, we have a couple replacements that are available, but we're only giving out one replacement. After that, you got to buy your own. I talked to you about this last week, but I do want to remind you again, should parents help with homework online? Well, please be reminded that you, the student, are the ones in school. Parents cannot do the work for you. So if you're taking a STAR test, should your parents help you? No. When you're in the middle of classroom instruction, your teacher is giving you an assignment and asking you to do it right there in front of her. Should your parents help you? No. But if you're doing homework and you're offline and it's in the evening, can your parent help you with the homework? Yes. Should they do the homework for you? No. If you're having problems logging onto websites, can your parents help you? Of course they can. That's a yes. But if you're taking a quiz or a test, should your parent help you? That is a no. If your parent does the work, that is cheating, and cheating is wrong. So make sure, boys and girls, that you're doing your own work and showing your teacher what you know, not what your parents know. Over the last couple of weeks, we talked about the free meals for children, and your parents had to register for those. Well, no longer. The U.S. Department of Education has actually lessened the rules through December 31st, and now APS is able to give free meals to all students ages 1 through 18 every Monday from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. There will be a bus that will actually go around to all of the middle school bus routes between 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. and give out 5-day meal kits, which will include 5 breakfast meals and 5 lunch meals. Your parents can also pick up those meals still at Bunch Middle School. There's a special event that's taking place on Monday, September 21st at 7 o'clock p.m. on CBS 46. It's the kickoff to the citywide Race to Read Challenge, which is now in its 3rd year, and it aims to erase the critical literacy gap by uniting schools, families, churches, business, and public and private sectors to help increase reading proficiency of APS students. APS is partnering with the Urban League of Greater Atlanta to challenge students, teachers, staff, parents, community members, and business partners to read daily to help collectively reach 10 million minutes of leisure reading this year. As the kickoff of the event of the citywide APS Race to Read 2021 challenge, the special virtual town hall event will air on Monday, September 21st at 7 p.m. Eastern Time at cbs46.com and through Facebook and Instagram at CBS46. This will be moderated by CBS 46 anchor Sean Gables. This event will not only help shepherd a collective mission to promote understanding and justice through literacy, but work toward creating equity in our schools, communities, and workplaces through free-flowing conversations and actionable steps in creating pathways for empathy, kindness, compassion, and literacy. What I'm going to ask you to do is watch this show on the 21st through Facebook Live or Instagram or at cbs46.com and start picking up a book and start reading so we can get those 10 million minutes of reading in this year at Kimberly Elementary School. Do you know a teacher who goes above and beyond in the classroom? Well, APS has partnered with Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and the College Football Playoff Foundation to honor teachers who are going the extra yard. During the college football season, several APS teachers will be gifted a $500 Donors Choose gift card via a weekly social media drawing. To enter a name for consideration, post a picture of your favorite APS teacher. Tell us why they deserve to win on Twitter or Instagram and mention at APS Update and use the hashtag #TagATeacher. Have your parents placed their vote for the Go Team? Elections end this weekend. You've probably gotten a call from the district every other day over the last couple of weeks. Well, this will be the last weekend of those calls because the election ends this Sunday. Your parents need to check their email for the link to their special code for voting. This coming Wednesday is our second small group Wednesday. Remember, boys and girls, even on Wednesday, you have instruction taking place. At 8:30 a.m., you should meet in your homeroom for SCL and attendance, just like you always do. Then your teachers will work with you in small groups or independent groups based upon the schedule that they provide. Remember, you should still be reporting to specials, that's art, music, PE, Spanish, and band, as scheduled. If you have any questions, please ask your teacher before Wednesday. Progress reports will be available in the parent portal this week on the 22nd. Today was the last day for grades this marking period, so your teachers are working hard at getting those grades in over the weekend, so that way they'll be available for your parent in parent portal. If your parent does not have access to parent portal, have them to check out our website or the APS registration site, and they'll have definite directions for getting into the parent portal. But they can always email me, and I'll send them the directions via reply email. Boys and girls, we have a select group of students, probably about 35 or 45 students at our school who are going to be working with our CIS partner, Miss Leach. And those boys and girls are invited to a back to school supply giveaway, which is going to be sponsored by Rourke Capital as well as CIS. This event will take place on Saturday, September 26th from 11 to 12:30. Each of you should have gotten a special call if you're a part of the CIS caseload from Miss Leach telling your parents about this event. So if you have been working with Miss Leach so far this year, or you start working with her this week, please note that on Saturday, September 26th from 11 to 12:30 at Thero High School, we're going to have a drive-through supply giveaway for those boys and girls. And now for a few words of wisdom. Dr. Blandina Cardenas Ramirez was a very lucky girl. Her father taught her a very important lesson early in life, the importance of learning from others. Here's what Dr. Ramirez says to us today. I am eager to learn from others, whether it is a person doing their homework or someone at the highest level of government. My father believed you could learn from un peón o un presidente, a farm worker or a president, and you should respect both equally. Dr. Ramirez grew up with some valuable wisdom and became a leader in national government. Her eagerness to learn from others helped her to become an extraordinary American. Today, remember Dr. Ramirez and notice all of the opportunities to learn from others. With something to think about, this is Mr. Sally. Make it a great day or not, the choice is yours. This concludes the weekly announcements. Be sure to be actively engaged in your live lessons starting at 8:30 a.m. daily. We are Panthers who roar, respect others, own responsibility, always safe, and ready at all times.